make money, make muscles, learn game. If you're listening to me, you're a hot dude. The hot dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. You belong to the streets, huh?
100%. It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
This is a textbook example of really good game.
Boom, baby. We are live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode number 503. Selena Powell quits OnlyFans and shows that the 304 life kills women. I have got to say, the chickens have come home to roost, Bobby. Oh, man, oh, man. This is a situation where I don't necessarily... I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so, as the great 50 Cent has quoted in his iconic hip-hop album, Get Rich or Die Trying. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. Now, the theme of March, I'm thinking we're going to do something called Modern Women March. And when we're just going to break down what's going on with modern women in the current dating sphere or whatever, because I personally love it. I love it because the only thing I love more than helping out people. No, I'll be honest with you, I love helping out guys. That's the most important thing. I mean, we just wrapped up Inner Game Healing. I've been getting tons of DMs and tons of positive messages from dudes saying, thank you so much. You have changed my life with Inner Game Healing. And it is amazing. And they're just like, I'm just getting bombarded with praise, which is great. Somebody in the chat says, what is 304 life? 304, if you type in 304 in a calculator and turn it upside down, there's a secret message that only you can see. And it's tied to the Illuminati. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. But yeah, that's what the 304 life is. And I'm seeing it now in my personal life with women in my life, my sister, and Selena Powell is starting to realize that being a hoe, it ends up in misery. And that is the bottom line. It is, for me personally, I truly enjoy karma taking hold of its victims, right? Because karma is real. And karma will come for you. Karma will come for me in a good way or a bad way. You're bad, dishonest, piece of shit person, karma's going to get you. Might even get you cancer. If you're a great, awesome, amazing person like myself, then you're going to get rewarded with what you want. Happiness, finances, peace of mind, you name it, right? So Selena Powell, for you guys who don't know, Selena Powell is like that famous girl that was on the No Jumper podcast. Take a look. This is her Instagram. Just so I can see. Right? So 3.2 million followers, 18 posts. She must have reduced them down big time. Only following 2. I wonder who she's following. The Toxic Twins post. Oh, God. Toxic Twins podcast. Hilarious. Could you imagine taking pride in being a toxic piece of shit person? I am ashamed if I have anything going on internally within me that would be harmful to anybody around me, because that's what toxic people are. They just harm people around them nonstop. So this is her. This is taken on the 21st of February, right? Got a tattoo on her stomach. This is Bad Bitches Only. Here is she. You know, I know like the average guy will just look at her and be like, oh my God, she's so hot. She's so sexy, right? But all I see here is a traumatized woman. A woman who has undergone extreme trauma her entire life and is acting out in very unhealthy ways. And it's caught up with her. What I'm going to say today is going to be extremely unpopular. But as you can see, the West is totally falling. America is absolutely on its decline. And it is losing its status as the superpower of the world, because we were the superpower of the world because our people were held by a certain standard, right? Men were held to a certain standard. Women were held to a certain standard. And, you know, under the false guise of empowerment, you have everybody telling women, like, yeah, go out there and get fucked by a bunch of dudes and you'll be empowered. Go out there, get pumped and dumped, and that's going to be what gives you equality. Okay? Go ahead and smash the like button. Get your notepad ready today, because we're going to talk about this. So I'm going to give you some surface level analysis here first. So just looking at this, you could tell, you know, this is a girl that has undergone extreme emotional trauma in her life. People who have an excessive amount of tattoos, there's a direct correlation to self-mutilation. So self-mutilation is cutting yourself, right? And these people feel such an internal amount of emotional pain that they need to resort to cutting themselves with a blade, a razor blade. I knew a guy that clipped his entire shoulder with a nail clipper, right? And so when you see a girl with an excessive amount of tattoos, this is her engaging in like self-harm. This is a socially acceptable way of engaging in self-harm, okay? One tattoo, you know, you made a mistake here and you got drunk in Cancun being a hooker or wherever the fuck you're out there whoring it up, right? I mean, nowadays, majority of girls are sluts. That's the thing. In the Western world, it used to be like, oh, you know, you got to go to like Sally, because Sally was like the one girl that's a slut, and like Sally would suck your dick under the bleachers. Now they're all Sally. Every girl's a fucking slut these days. The only thing, I mean, the girls that are not sluts are the rare things, right? That's the rare things. What happens? Where does sluts come from? Sluts come from broken households where their father didn't love them. They didn't feel love. They didn't feel acceptance. They didn't feel validated. They weren't taught what non-predatorial male love was like. Because when the daughter is in a relationship with her father and it's healthy, right? He gives her pure male love with no agenda. And a girl who has a father loving her in that pure way, she can differentiate between a guy loving her in a pure way because she received it from her father and a girl who didn't receive it. She won't be able to understand, like, oh, like this, the dad is like coming at, like, the way this guy loved me isn't the same way my dad loved me. And therefore this is like a creepy, like non-pure kind of love. This guy wants something, right? That's why girls come from single father households. They're so fucked up in the head and they just like give their pussy out freely to anybody because they don't, well, one, they don't know how to differentiate between real love and fake love. And two, they're dying for love. They're dying for affection. They have that emptiness inside them that they didn't have growing up, because if a child needs a mother and a father, a healthy mother and a healthy father, to be raised in a perfectly balanced way. Okay? And so girls like her, now I don't know the backstory of her father. Maybe her father did love her. I doubt it. To be honest with you, I fucking doubt it. But girls like this and modern girls nowadays, because, you know, with divorce through the roof, right? And dudes being massive pussies, having no backbone, and with the state, and, you know, in the West, fucking castrating men of all their rights, literally making them modern day slaves, right? This is what happens. You got broken homes raising broken people like this. And the majority of girls, like I said, the average girl out there in today's day and age, the average chick has like a 20 plus body count. It's just average. Assuming they started fucking at 18, right? These girls are fucking anywhere between 2 to 7 men per year. By the time she's, 10 years later, if she's on the extreme end, 7 times 10, that's 70 bodies. Okay? If she's on the lesser end, 2 times 10, it's 20. You see, girls like this, they take the shortcut route, which is, okay, I can't amount to anything in life, so I'm just going to lean hard in my sexuality. That's why you saw those chicks. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but the Femin group in Paris, these chicks recently stripped down naked, painted a Ukrainian flag on their tits, and they're like, stop war, stop war, stop war. I'm like, great. So Vladimir Putin's going to be like, oh, wait, are those French girls with the Ukrainian flag painted on their tits? All right, call back the troops. I have changed my mind. Call back the troops. Bring them back. Give Ukraine back to the people. Can we get those chicks on the phone? Listen, I saw your tits, and I want to let you know. That's what changed me, especially the fat girl. The fat girl is the one that changed me. Okay? So here you see girls, they just take the short end of the stick, which is the easy way out. Excuse me. They take the easy way out, right? Which is, oh, yeah, I'll just sexualize myself. The modern woman is so lost. It is truly hilarious, right? Think about it. They just equate, oh, guys want to fuck me, therefore I have value. Guys want to fuck me, I have value. But what they don't know is the more dudes that fuck you, your value goes down. And you could say whatever the fuck you want to say. There's a double standard. It's not a fucking double standard. You're an idiot. Okay? It's not a double standard at all. The more a chick gets pumped and dumped, the more a guy is going to be genetically repulsed by her for anything more than pumping and dumping. Okay? And the thing is, girls like this, because the on the other side of the situation is this, right? Guys are fucking pussies nowadays. Guys are simps. Guys have no standards. And in the West, we are bombarded with hypersexualization everywhere, right? Think about that. What has the mainstream female music been about since the last, I would say, last 9 years? What has it been about? From 2013 till now, 22. What does it say? What are they saying verbatim? Niggas ain't shit. Get money. Get out there and throw your pussy. Fuck dudes. You know, I'm a boss babe. That's what they're telling these chicks. Go out there and be a whore. Yeah. Wet ass pussy. WAP. When I heard that song, I was just like, God, like, after the coronavirus situation, okay, just every more situations that continue happening on a global standpoint, like everybody just completely gave up on Corona, and now we're just like shifting on Ukraine. I'm just like, people are morons. People are completely mouth-breathing, low IQ morons. The world is mine for the taking. Red Pill Mamba says it perfectly. Chicks are listening to Cardi B. Dudes are listening to Drake. Drake, the king of simps. But he doesn't care what he's doing on the grand scheme of things. Probably because he's sipping on adrenochrome or some shit, right? But the reality is he's benefiting it because he's getting all the pussy and all these chicks for the sake that he's Drake. Cardi B doesn't care because, I mean, that girl is just literally a project harlot and ruining tons of lives. So you got, yeah, when I hear that song, Wet Ass Pussy, I'm just like, anybody who can put on that song, Wet Ass Pussy, and truly enjoy it, even from like a musical standpoint, lyric standpoint, I'm just like, you deserve the hell that is your life. Oh, man. You know? And these chicks are wondering why they're getting pumped and dumped. You know how easy it is to get pussy? Guys, listen, you guys really need to take pussy off the pedestal. I've been telling you guys, it's so easy to get pussy these days. It is literally like no effort. No effort whatsoever. Have some decent fucking photos on Instagram. Have some decent photos on your fucking Bumble profile, your Tinder profile. Get out there and just make it happen. Just talk to these girls. It's a seriously numbers game. Talk to them. Say, okay, let's meet out. And these girls, they have no self-respect. They have no standards. They'll get out there. They will fuck you raw on the first date after you buy them like a $7 Starbucks. Ask me how I know. Right? So, here's what's happening, though.
So, you have accepted the truth.
Sanji Vinsmoke, thanks for subscribing. Now, here's the thing. Here's the beauty of it all. These chicks are starting... I'm going to go against the grain and say this. I think these modern chicks are starting to wake up a little bit. They're starting to realize, like, oh, shit, like, I just keep on getting pumped and dumped. Something's not right here. And Celina here is starting to crack. Now, let me just show you how this one thing here is just like so, like, you can see everything wrong with America in this clip right here. It's just so cringe. It is just truly like, so gross. I don't even want to watch this. I watched this because I was doing research on this chick. It's so cringe. Super.
A real one, man. We ain't get.
All right, so you got this fucking guy, right? This guy's clearly adding nothing but value to America. Just listen to this. Listen to this. This is everything wrong with America can be visualized in this little clip right here, to be honest with you.
Get it out the back of Rico trunk.
How's life? Give me a status update on you and the toe sucker.
Yeah, man.
You guys squash it? Is it bad?
No, me and him is good.
Oh.
I noticed he hit everybody up, though, man, through here, man. Stop calling. We not going to answer, church. This is a business, man. This isn't when you just want to come.
Who's coming by today?
Selena fucking Powell.
We going to let Celina speak, and let her.
You got a new girl every fucking week, man.
This is her. So just watch.
You know what? We're not gonna go there. They turn on me.
Yeah.
I'm the victim.
How'd you guys meet?
I'm sure you are.
Cabo.
Really?
Sucking dick on an island.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That was like the same exact way that she said that she met Eliza back in the day. It was like, oh, we
Who's
sucked a
that?
dick together.
Who?
Here he comes.
I'm kind of sad people don't think I'm broke anymore. Sharp, are you on OnlyFans?
Okay. You hold off on the provocative questions until we get going here.
I asked if you were on OnlyFans because I want to put you on OnlyFans. How the fuck would I know that?
Do the intro, just so we can start this officially.
Yeah. The hell?
Because you want to touch it like you've been paying it for 15 years, and you haven't.
15 years?
Yeah, touch it like you want to. Because, baby, this is what I like.
So you
I
have
like to be able to
retire.
make bitches
So
like
you've
you
been
and make you better. And make you better.
What are you gonna make me
'Cause you
better
ain't
at?
better.
What are you
You
gonna
ain't
make me
better
better
yet,
at?
baby.
What are you gonna make me
Everything
better
that
at?
you haven't
Might as well kiss.
everything you haven't been doing.
Like
Everything
what?
you haven't
Like
been doing,
what?
baby.
Like what? What did I do?
Playing in the streets,
The
and you
only
gonna get
thing I haven't
yourself
done-
hurt. You gonna get yourself
What?
hurt.
Who's gonna hurt
playing
me?
with these
Who's
people.
gonna hurt
Stop
me?
playing
Who's
with these
gonna
people.
hurt
You gonna
me?
get yourself hurt.
Who's
You
gonna
know
hurt
it.
me?
You
Who?
know. I don't
Who?
want to see you like that. I'm
Who's
telling
gonna
you for
hurt me?
real.
Who's gonna hurt me?
Stop putting these people on blast when me and you both know stop.
Babe, who's gonna
You
hurt
want to
me?
get the bankroll? I bet you when you stop putting them on blast, they're gonna come fuck with you more. But
I
you
haven't
been
put nobody
playing.
on blast
Yes,
on
you
a year and a
have.
half.
Because you haven't
Put
had
it
nobody to
back.
put on. Then do it. Then do it.
Now you lying.
Yeah.
Then do it.
Babe,
No,
you-
stop spilling stuff on our floor. You're playing. Stop doing that.
Babe.
You do this shit for real. What?
It's the
I hear my name just moving. I hear my name moving around this motherfucker, man. Hey, man, Shark Tank. No jumper, man. Sharpest, coolest podcast in the motherfucking world. Sponsored to you, man, by Tenco. Nigga, we catching a wave. Heard thought.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, kill me. You know, do you guys know that hip hop and like all that ghetto ass shit is completely banned in China? It's illegal because they know it's cultural fucking cancer. Watching that shit makes me want to put a barrel of a gun in my mouth. I'm not saying I'd pull the trigger, but I'd entertain it. Just to sit around and hear this low IQ babbling non-stop, and this is what people look up to. Again, men watching, look at the reality of the situation happening. This hip-hop ghetto trash culture is spreading across America, and it was planned. This was absolutely planned. They started with the fucking black community, because that's where they start all their shit in America. They started with the STD testing. They started with all kind of fucking bad shit, divorcing. You know, the black family used to be very intact back in the day, but then they started like, you know, saying like, can we get them to divorce? Can we get them welfare state? It worked with them. Then they moved on to the whites. All the dirty, grimy shit that happens in America, they start in the black community to test it out, and then they move it on to the whites if it works. Okay? So, anyways, looking at all this trash, as it becomes more and more mainstream, right? Again, look at the last 9 years in America. All the mainstream music has become more and more and more ghettofied. All of the fucking slang has been more and more ghettofied. And all that really doing is they're idolizing like the shittiest people in society. Like some people in their chat were like, you know, oh, that's Sharp the pimp. He set her straight, whatever. Dude, that guy is equally as cringe. I don't give a fuck how much money he has. I don't give a fuck about anything. There's a certain type of way that if you nurture and raise the people in the right direction, they're going to come out decent and good. And your society will be decent and good. But that's not the direction America is heading right now. Things are only going to get worse, culturally speaking. You can only sit down and do this whole ghetto shit until you need a fucking engineer or you need somebody to, like, you know, get the power grid going back up, right? And you got this, okay, which is truly just devastatingly sad, right? But what do guys say? Oh, baby, you're so hot. You're so hot. Oh, my God, girl. You're amazing. I love you. Oh. No, yeah. If you're for real about wanting someone's son to take you out to dinner, let's go. It would be my pleasure. I'm out here in North Hollywood. Let's see what Whiskey Poppy's all about. Digital simping. There you go. Where you at, Whiskey Poppy? Jesus, take the wheel. There's Whiskey Poppy. Oh, man, that is hilarious.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
Shoot your shot, B. So, to top it off, I'm going to read this article featuring Selena Powell. Empowered. You go, girl. Murder that baby. Selena Powell claims she had abortions for Offset, Eminem, and Gucci Mane. Fantastic. Selena Powell claims she had abortions for Offset, Eminem, and Gucci Mane. Okay. Selena Powell names all the celebrities who made her get an abortion. Selena Powell is one of the most famous Instagram thought because she's admitted to having an intimate relationship with dozens of celebrities, and she goes as far as exposing them later on. So again, here, girls, modern day women think that, oh, I had sex with a guy who he has a blue check mark on Instagram, or he's a celebrity, or he's this amazing guy, you know, I got fucked by him. But that's the thing. You got fucked by him. You got pumped and dumped. No value in that whatsoever. You have value if the guy's like, oh, wait, I want to keep you around. I want to start a family with you. I want to build something with you. But girls are going around bragging about getting pumped and dumped. Think about that. Smash the like. We got 206 in the house, 80 likes. So, again, what does the modern woman say? My body, my choice, except when we're talking about vaccines, right? But nobody cares about vaccines anymore, right? Nobody cares because we're Ukraine. So they're freaking out, screaming, crying for, I need to have the right to have an abortion. I need to have the right to have an abortion. And it's like, okay, sure, murder your baby. Kill that fucking baby. Murder that clump of cells, right? 9-month-old abortion, fuck it. Kill that little parasite. Murder that thing. It'll have no effect on you, right? Because why? Because you didn't even, these plans didn't even come from your fucking dumb, illiterate female mind. They came from some large organization using you like the sheep you are to fucking make their political agenda happen. That's it. Women are so easy to con. They are so easy. I mean, look at the Tinder swindler. How dumb do you have to be to get conned by a dude off of Tinder who has private jet, private boat, and you think with your fucking egocentric female solipsism that you're the special one. You're the amazing darling, and you're going to be the one to stop this guy from his womanizing ways with his private jet. He's going to need a little bit of loan here and there, but that's okay because you're going to save him because you're the celebrity. You're the superstar, baby. You're the number one girl. Oh. Hilarious. Earlier this week, Celina leaked her text message with Drake online, which got both of them trending for hours. Confirming her identity in her text, Drake swiftly responded by telling her, Def never gave you my number. I know who you are. I want no parts. Celina seemingly accepted the L, saying, well, and yes, you did. It's still in my DM. I don't want to accept you, though, so I'll stop. Right? Drizzy didn't believe that he had messaged her his number. He allegedly went to go check, sending back a screenshot, proving it wrong. Doesn't look like an LOL, he wrote back. Well, the self-acclaimed black widows now claiming to have been forced to get abortions by some of the most famous men in hip-hop. Eminem, Gucci Mane, Offset all made her get an abortion, right? Here we go. Let's take a look at this. Who made me get an abortion? Yeah, so they held a gun in your head, right, and made you get an abortion. This is her little her podcast called The Toxic Twins. This girl is God. I got you through it. Oh no, don't want to get demonetized. So, anyways, she's glorifying this life of being a fucking turbo whore, right? And then, you know, something happened. Something's starting to happen. I love it. Personally, I love it. When I see them, you know, going downhill, I personally love it. I do, because it's so gratifying to be right. Because again, like we're all men here watching, right? And we all know. And I think women know too, because if they didn't, women, they know that they shouldn't be going out getting pumped and dumped and all that shit. But look at the West, right? The West is an experiment of giving women the ultimate amount of freedom that they can have. And people were acting like women were like it's enslaved and like men were just like beating their ass nonstop. It's like, no, look at history. Look what was built under America. Are all those rules where women were what would they say? Women were fucking disenfranchised, and women were slaves, and women were this, and women were that. No, it's all a fucking lie. It's all a lie, and guess who bought it? Hook, line, and sinker. Women. We're going to be talking about this on this channel, so hit that subscribe button. Modern Women March. That's the thing we're going to be talking about. Modern Women March. Every episode on my channel, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, we're going to be talking about modern women in the month of March to kind of get you guys up to speed. Because really, look, women have been given all the freedom in the world, and what have they done with it? Let's just take a quick look at it. They have become literally the fattest people in human history in the United States of America. They have become the most drug-addicted women in human history. They have the most amount of debt. They have the most amount of abortions. They have the most amount of STDs, okay? They have been given all the freedom in the world, and you think, and according to these women, they think like, oh, we've built some feminist utopia. We've gone to the moon, and we have like a female-only SpaceX. No, they've turned around, and they've flooded the market with free, easy pussy. That's really what it is. It's hilarious. It's good for the guys out there womanizing. Depression, mental illness, you name it, right? Guys, please smash like. We got 200 people here, and we got 100 likes. Let's get those likes up to 200. Match it to the live viewers. So that's what's happening. And it's really funny to witness this happening before our very eyes. Now, I am noticing that these girls are starting to get just, increasingly miserable, which is funny for me. Personally, I love it. They really don't know what they're doing. They really have no idea what they're doing. And they're just falling victim after victim. They're getting scammed. They're getting scammed out their money by corporations. They're getting scammed out their money by campaigns against them. Like literal scammers are getting these chicks. Car dealerships, student loans. I mean, employers shafting them for promotions. You name it, it's happening, right? So, in addition to that, what's funny is the happiness level of women in the West is just trickling down, trickling down, trickling down. Why? Because they bought the lie. And in order to buy the lie, you got to be sold. You got. The girls got. So this is what happened that brought my eyes to this whole tension. Somebody sent me this in the Hot Dude Armor. Shout out to you. Here is, actually, let me download this. I don't think you guys can see it there. Oops, 2 seconds. Selena Powell .jpg. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go. This is the juice. Okay. So she is starting to, this is posted on her Instagram stories. And she's starting to realize her past. Now, knowing her, right? There are two different parts of our brains, guys. All right. There's a part that is pump and dump for men, right? And girls get pumped and dumped, right? And then there's a part that's like, let's sustain a relationship. Let's lean towards monogamy, right? And so whatever side you feed grows. And the default for girls, because they've been conned by corporations like Bumble and Tinder, like, yeah, get on Bumble and Tinder, you're gonna find love, we swear to God. No, you're gonna find me, and I'm gonna pump you and dump you and leave you in the garbage where you belong. And there are a bunch of other guys just like me that are gonna fuck you and leave you behind, because we know that girls on dating apps are not right in the fucking head, because it's so easy to catch us as a guy. Seriously, it is so easy to catch us as men. It is almost insulting. All you need to do, here's your dating course, ladies, because I see a couple ladies watching in the chat. Here's your dating course for men. All right, number 1, don't be a slut, okay? If you've had a slut past, you're in a bad spot, and you're going to have to just basically take whatever guy is going to accept your whore pass, okay? But if you're not been a slut, and a slut is a girl that's fucked under 10 dudes, under 10. 10 is pushing it, but under 10, okay? So, step 1, don't be a slut. Step 2, if you have been a slut in the past, understand that your options will be limited and your slut pass will haunt you to the grave. Number 2, don't be a liar. That's it. Just tell the truth. Focus on telling the truth. Number 3, have sex with the guy when he wants to have sex. Okay? Number 4, help him with cooking and cleaning, and don't be a pain in the ass. Congratulations, you got yourself a man. Good job, ladies. Congratulations, you're no longer single. It's that simple. But the girls on dating apps, they don't even know. They don't even know, or they can't do these simple things. Guys, am I wrong? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with what I said. Put a 2 in the chat if you think I'm wrong. Because I'm pretty sure I know that it's pretty easy to catch us as guys. It's extremely easy. Leslie Hetos, looks like it's a chick, and she put a 2 in the chat. Leslie, I guarantee you're fucking single. All the men with the 1s. Easy. Oh, man, I think that's hilarious. The one chick that's watching puts a fucking 2 in the chat. So, right? Fear Illustrator says, 2, I want a boss babe with an OnlyFans. Right. Is Freshina real, or is that like a fake account? She's not single, she's dating a beta. Oh, man. Anyways, here's what she says. Replace alcohol for water. Replace partying for movie nights. Replace random hookups for solo nights. Replace staying up all night to going to sleep by 11 and waking up at 9 a.m. Replace negative thoughts with daily affirmations. Replace lying in bed all day for working out, taking my dogs on walks 3 times a day. Replace always watching drama / being in drama for watching business courses, looking for ideas to grow my brand. My life has changed. My mindset, the way I feel about myself, I just know I have so much to still work on, but the process has been amazing. Now, you guys have to realize, when a girl puts something on social media, okay? When a girl puts something on social media, you have to understand, she has thought, how is this going to represent me? This is a small fraction of the truth that's really going on. Okay? I know girls that act like they have their shit together on social media and cry themselves to sleep. Cry themselves to sleep because they're miserable. They're unhappy. They are broken people. Very sad. So this is a little tied into something else. So I'm going to go back to her Instagram and talk a bit more about chicks like this, okay? So when girls like her get the degree of plastic surgery that she has, to the point that she literally looks like mutilated. She looks like the fucking female gremlin. You know what I'm talking about? You ever see that female gremlin? I think it was in Gremlins 2. Where are you at, Celina? Here we are. Take a look. Yeah, I think that's a troll there, dorkhead. So just take out the trash for me. Anyways, yeah, look here. We're going to go into detail with the video as well. But, okay. So, clearly, a fucking level 17 on the face app here. That's not what her face looks like in real life. Let me see. So, she's 26. Excessive amount of tattoos. The lips are just insane. The makeup is just way too much. Just way too much. Obviously, fake boobs. Would not be surprised if she had her ass done as well. This kind of chick has such a distorted image of herself. Okay? That, hey, what's up, Chris? She has such a distorted image of herself that she has been, like, deduced to mutilating her body to the point that she looks like a freak, quite frankly. So we're going to do a live reaction right now to her video on her channel, okay? So the chick is super, super, super toxic, okay? And she takes pride on being toxic, and she takes pride on being...
So, you have accepted the truth.
Quite frankly, a slut, right? She takes pride in that. Shout out to Michelle, who's watching. Congratulations on leaning in reality like few women actually choose to do. Okay? Yeah, somebody's saying like some people get plastic surgery. Look, I understand if you want to get like a touch-up. I had under my eyes done, okay? I had my dark circles removed. But I don't look like a fucking freak. I look pretty good. This was done well. Okay? But the level that she has gone to is like way, way, way over the top. And you're going to see in this clip right here. Take a look. Okay. This is on February 23rd. It's a while ago. But retiring from OnlyFans. Let's see what she has to say.
I'm a ghost that called your name. Hey babies, welcome back to my channel.
So as you can see, so she has like her lips are extremely engorged. Boobs fake, obviously. She has veneers, which is okay. tons of makeup, but like everything about her screams that she is experiencing some sort of psychological trauma or pain or something from her childhood, and she has a very, very distorted self-image.
I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded, but a lot of things has happened in my life, so I kind of just want to kind of talk about that, but mostly about, obviously, the title of this YouTube video. Lately, I have not been happy.
Uh-oh, retard alert!
Really? You've been out there whoring, causing trouble, and being ultra toxic, and you're not happy. Well, somebody called Dr. Fauci, because we've got a medical miracle here on Interview with the Man. We're having a breakthrough over here. Oh my God. It's sad. It's sad, but at the same time, guys, see, she's an icon. This is what chicks look up to. But we have one chick here confessing to the internet. There are literally, like, for every one chick like this, there are probably like at least 100,000 that feel the exact same.
I'm just gonna dive right into it instead of like beating around the bush. I'm just not happy, and I feel like when you wake up every single day with something that's on your mind, and I know it's kind of like a big decision for me to just kind of do it, but after talking to...
I feel like I see cocaine in her nose. It's either cocaine or boogers. I don't know. Maybe it's conspiracy.
A couple people that have actually helped me make this decision. I think it's time that I just walk away from OnlyFans. April 2020 was when I signed up, and it was honestly the hardest day of not my life, like that's a little dramatic, but it was honestly really hard for me to sign up for OnlyFans. I used to like look down on OnlyFansers, whatever you want to call us, but I used to look down upon that because, you know, I have a real life family, although I don't post them.
I feel like there's cocaine in her nose. It's either cocaine or boogers, but there's some kind of white substance in her nose.
They exist. And I just didn't want them to see my pussy on OnlyFans or on the internet, whatever. But I was in a very dark relationship coming from Miami, and...
Of course, it's a man's fault. Not your fault. It is a man's fault. God forbid you take accountability for your actions. That's just, again, that's fucking, that's females 101 right there. If you find a girl that can take accountability, you found yourself a good one. You found yourself a good one. Girls always say, you should know my worth. Well, Selena Powell's worth is $50 a month, according to her own OnlyFans. Adorable. Adorable. Oh, man. Here is her free OnlyFans, apparently, for you guys that want to simp out. Obviously, I don't recommend you doing it, but I wanted to show you the title here. Watch me fuck and suck the whole industry, but keep it a secret.
She belongs to the streets.
And it's not like I'm even like shaming her or whatever for like the pitchfork mob that would like to come out at me. And really all the cancel culture shit does is continue to erode at whatever's left in America that's actually decent, right? Take a look here from the mouth of the chick herself. I'm not happy. I'm deleting this. I feel miserable.
He took all of my money, so I had no choice but to sign up for OnlyFans, you know.
He took all my money. I had no choice but to sign up for OnlyFans Because as a woman, as a strong, empowered woman, right? Guess what? Men are the root of all my problems. Not me. He took all my money.
When you kind of sign up for this like popular lifestyle, you can't just go and work at fucking Taco Bell. Like, there's nothing wrong with that either. That's where I came from. But I'm saying that I signed up for this life. I can't just go back and work a 9 to 5 anymore.
I mean, yeah, you can, but you just have to like be humble and, you know, look in the mirror and decide to change as a person. But yeah, no. I can't be like you peasants down there. You plebeians. I can't be like you. So I had to sell pictures of my vagina instead because I'm above you.
So I was in between a rock and a hard place, and I signed up for OnlyFans. And before I knew it, I went from having like $1 or something, or $100, whatever the fuck, in my bank account to millions. And I know that sounds crazy, but I did blow through a lot of it. And like anyone with newfound money would do.
No, because I did not blow through my millions when I was newfoundedly acquiring it. No, this is a you problem. This is a female problem. Women and money management, look at the facts. They don't support them.
But I also got the opportunities to take care of my family. I got them a house. I bought them all cars. I just got my nephew yesterday a car for his 16th birthday. And the more I'm doing all this and the more I'm making money, I am just not happy with how the money is coming in anymore. I kind of swallowed that pill that, you know, the whole world can just see my vagina for like $4.99. But it's also taken a toll on me in relationships and in business relationships and how I'm perceived through the public. And although I don't...
Dude, I swear to God, that's cocaine in her nose. I can't jump to conclusions, but there's some kind of white substance. Am I the only one not seeing this? Whatever. Anyways, you see, that's the short end. That's the easy way women take, right? They take it by selling their sexuality. Now, to her extent, she was able to make a lot of money off of it. But what, you know, other chicks they become strippers, right? They go on Seeking, and they like pretend. I love seeing girls on Seeking and then finding them on LinkedIn. Seriously, pastime of the year. But women who take the easy way out, they sell their body, they sell their sexuality, easily, right? What men do, they sell their strength. They become construction workers, security guards, you know, movers, whatever, and they just work these kind of shitty dead-end jobs that they can trade their strength for cash, and they end up losers in their 40s and 50s as well, okay? It's the same thing that's happening here. Women use their sexuality to fucking get by easily and quickly, and guys sell their strength to get by easy and quickly, but they don't think about the plan. They don't think about anything. They don't plan the future, etc.
Don't care, not even the slightest, what people think of me. It is kind of like
Hold on, let's go
how
back.
I think of me. On me in relationships and in business relationships and...
Yeah, relationships, of course, because what guy... Like, what girls don't seem to understand, because they don't think that they don't plan more than like 10 minutes ahead of them, right? Think about this. If a girl gives her body away to everybody, then what makes it special to be with you? And what she did, she digitally gave her body away and physically gave her body away. So what guy is going to walk around and be like, oh, this is my pride and joy. This is my special girl. Great comment in the chat. She found out too late that instant gratification isn't worth self-respect. Very, very true. You see, when girls go for the instant gratification, oh, it feels fun now. It's good now. It's in the moment now. Oh, YOLO, whatever, right? Get pumped and dumped now. But when you actually, if they're lucky enough to meet a guy that is a high-value man, guys with high value, they're going to fucking look at a girl, and if they're thinking about doing something serious with this chick, they're going to be like, so, you've been ran through? And I'm supposed to pick up the bill here? Genetically, it's going to be a battle for the guy. And when you factor in the grand picture of things, life, death, and how you really are not that important, yeah, you could overlook it, but there'll always be that part of you that's going to be like, ugh, especially if it's to this degree. I personally couldn't do it with this chick, okay? I couldn't do it. Like this, if she was like, I want you to MLD, I want to blow up your brand. Like, if she was willing to put me on and I could leech clout off of her, yes, then I'd do it. But to like organically feel love and attraction for a girl like this, no. And then the thing is this too: when other guys see me with her, the guys they're gonna be like, we're gonna do what guys do, like, oh, look at this fucking clown. I fucked that girl. I came on her face. I came on her tits. I did all this nasty shit to her, and this idiot has to stay with her, Yeesh.
How I'm perceived through the public, and although I don't care, not even the slightest.
People who say they don't care the fucking most. FYI.
What people think of me, it is kind of like how I think of me. And if I were to like step outside of my body and look at myself, I don't want to be seen as like some sex object anymore.
Well, you failed that one. Sorry. Let's go on to the lightning round.
And I say anymore because I didn't mind 2 years ago when I was getting all of this income and I wasn't really thinking about like the long term. So now that it's almost 2 years later, yeah, I have money. Yeah, I have anything money can buy me, but I don't have the happiness that I'm supposed to have. As you guys may know, I just got out of a really, really, really tough relationship, and I've fallen out with a lot of girls who, a lot of girls, but most importantly, a couple of girls that I really thought were like my riders. So,
and these are all symptoms of somebody with trauma, with bad psychological programming going on. I have falling out with my friends. Dude, have you ever seen, you only see us on camera, but Charlie and I have been friends since 2000.
So, you have accepted the truth.
Eric, what's up, buddy? Charlie, Eric, you son of a bitch. You got Inner Game Healing, but you're not subscribed. You son of a bitch. You motherfucker. Thanks for subscribing. Oh my God, what a world. Anyways, Charlie and I never had like a falling out. Never. Why? I'm not toxic. Charlie's not toxic. Me and Miguel, we never have a fucking falling out. Why? I'm not toxic. He's not toxic. People who are okay up here, they don't have a revolving door of friendships coming and going, coming and going. It doesn't work like that. So she's saying, oh, I thought I had a relationship with these girls, but it didn't work out. And I thought I had a good relationship with this guy, but that didn't work out. Gee, what's the common factor there? Somebody call Elon Musk, dial in an answer for me, okay? Oh, wait, it's you.
I'm just stuck. I know my career doesn't really affect that. But it does take a toll on it if that makes sense, because I have to keep up this persona, and not everybody attached to me wants to be attached to somebody who's known as a thought, someone who's known just to get fucked.
So, you have accepted the truth.
Thank you, a real fan. Listen, this is some solid gold right here. Look at this.
And not everybody attached to me wants to be attached to somebody who's known as a thought, someone who's known just to get fucked and sell sex tapes. In a way, I sell pussy. So,
in a way, no, you sell pussy for $50 a month on OnlyFans. Yeah, and so why would anybody want to be affiliated with? Exactly. Like, the thing is with modern women is they've been left to their own devices. Guys, by the way, smash like, please. We got 300 in the house, 161 likes, please, okay? Smash like. Smash like how she smashed some cocaine before she filmed this video. Those likes can go up to 300 now. But the modern woman, because that's what we're talking about, Modern Woman March, right? Modern Woman March, we're talking about the problem with the modern woman. And the modern woman only lives in the moment. They live right now in the YOLO. They don't think about the future. They don't think about the consequences of their actions. They don't think about anything but how they feel in that moment right there.
So yeah, you can have all the money in the world, and you can buy whatever. And I don't know who made the saying that money can't buy happiness, but I know when you're in a financial bind that quote might seem stupid to you, because you think having all the money will solve all of your problems. Okay, but then you get all this money and then you realize you have nobody to share that with. In a sense of,
damn, that's harsh, right? That I feel that one right there. You get all that money, you have no one to share it with. Yeah. And that's the thing. And the sad thing is you're looking at the icon of this movement, because for 2+ years, this chick is telling girls to go out and be whores. And now you're seeing the collapse. Consequences have come from actions, okay? Consequences always come from actions. Positive consequences and negative consequences. In this circumstance here, we're seeing a very, very bad consequence being unfolded. Because here's the thing. What women don't seem to realize is this, okay? You can't unwhore yourself in regards to your past. We're going to go into the details of this psychologically on tomorrow's episode, when we're going to talk about the consequences of hookup culture and how it fries women's brains. This is why I'm telling you guys. This is why I came out with Body Language Mastery. This is why I teach you guys the nitty-gritty about women. This is why I teach you guys in the dark past, the deep, dark, evil psychology that goes on in female minds, right? These chicks, now more than ever, are not worth anything more than a pump and dump. So that's why I'm telling you guys to see them for what they are, okay? When a woman shows you who she is, believe it. And she's not going to show you with her words. A woman's words are fucking useless if they don't match her actions. And when you have to go between a woman's words and a woman's actions, you always choose the actions. Okay? Think about that. A lot of you guys choose to see the lie. Why? Because you guys are a little fucked up in the head too. But once you remove your toxicity, and once you actually see the woman for what she is before you, then you're going to start making good choices. I have fallen for the trap. Okay? Let me have a come to Jesus MLD for you guys, okay? So, I live in Japan, obviously, right? There's a lot of beautiful women everywhere. And when I was dating Miss MLD in the past, right? I would be walking through the train stations and I just see all these beautiful girls everywhere, right? And then I thought to myself at the time, you know, I need to fucking break up with this girl because there's all these hot girls running around and I'm here staying single and I'm staying attached to this girl and I got all this hot pussy around. And then, because I'm not dumb like the modern woman, I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's think for a second. You are projecting a fantasy on yourself. You think that if you break up with this lady, Miss MLD, then you can go and just have nothing but positive, blissful experiences with all these other women out there. They're not going to reject you. You're never going to have a fight. You're going to have a perfect close rate on these dates, you know? And I was realizing, oh, wait a minute. No, this is wrong. This is not real. That's the strongest thing about men is we are forced to live in reality, especially men watching this broadcast, right? Men have taken the red pill. The modern woman does not live in reality. She lives in some fucking fantasy land. She doesn't live in reality. She doesn't think that there are consequences to her actions. She lives in the right here, right now. If I were to think like that, and to think I should dump Miss MLD at the time, and then chase all these girls, then I would have like this fantasy land in my mind become a reality where like every girl I meet loves me and they all want to fuck me and they all have no problems. They all have, you know, it's just some fantasy bullshit that I'm living in that's not true at all. And that's our strength as men. Living in reality. Okay? Got to live in reality. If you don't live in reality, it's going to be tough. Shout out to Simon Leviv. Shalom in the super chat. He just gave us $1.99. Thank you so much. I have super chat alerts turned off. You know, I can't deal with the long rambling anymore. I don't know. We got to come up with a new one. Help me out here. It's got to be like a quick one. We're doing some revamps on the channel. Stay tuned. Let's go back to this. It's sad, man. This is sad because she can't get in a relationship. And that's the thing. Let me tell you guys this another thing, right? Girls want to be in a relationship. Every single girl, this is what they sit around and talk about all the fucking time. Girls are dying to be in a relationship. They all want to be in a relationship. Girls who want to go out and get fucked and pumped and dumped, right? They are just broken. They're psychologically damaged freaks. That's up here. And what they do is they go out and they find other psychologically damaged freaks and they create friendships where they have this psychologically damaged person reinforcing their psychological damage, and then they're running around being fucking pumped and dumped like, we're all the good men, you know? Oh, man. Is the camera slightly out of focus? Yeah, it is, because it's focusing on this. If I go like this, see? Well, my lens is like so fucking leet. Look at this. See, now it's going to focus on the Shure. So, it's all right. If you're worrying about the lens being out of focus, you're missing the purpose of the show. Okay? Here we go. Let's go back. Chickens are coming home to roost, Bobby.
How I want you guys to understand how I'm feeling in this moment. It's like I'm a kid and I have all these toys. Every toy I ever wanted in my life. Every toy that Walmart and Target can buy you. But I don't have the batteries to operate these toys. So that's where I am currently at in my life. And I just want to find what makes me happy. I tried to go from only selling sex tapes with me and my boyfriend, and maybe that will work, but that didn't work. I tried, only going from boy on girl and some threesomes to just girls, just me, and that's still, it's just not it. And I got an advice from a couple other people. They're like, yo, your reputation is not leaving you. Like, don't give up. Just make your money while you can. Use the internet how it uses you, whatever. And that's correct. I want to do what makes me happy. And I feel like that's just quitting cold turkey. I feel so old saying that. But I just need to, quit. I am going to give everybody a deadline because I know you guys so bad want to see my pussy. But I did retain a lawyer to delete every last thing about me on the internet. Whether it's...
Oh my fucking God. No. Once it's on the internet, it's there forever. You cannot undo it. Ask Beyonce. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ in Bethlehem. Unbelievable. Absolutely lost her fucking mind. Who is this lawyer? Johnny Cochran.
Whatever you see that's explicit will be deleted. And I've already made those steps. So I'm going to be on OnlyFans. I'm going to sell every last thing in my photo gallery that I had consent to. Let me say that before everyone tries to come at me that I've made tapes with. But I am going to sell those tapes, and then April 1st, the day I signed up 2 years ago, that will be the day I delete both of my OnlyFans. I have a free OnlyFans, and I have another OnlyFans that I'm just going to put on the cheapest thing. I think it's going to be $3 or whatever. So I'm going to have that as a sale until April 1st, and then everything will be deleted. My lawyers will be on it to delete everything. I will have a lawyer every month making sure no sex tapes, no nothing will ever be visible to you guys ever again.
Oh my God, does she really fucking believe this? Is this easy? People are so dumb these days that I'm like, no, this motherfucker can't really be that dumb. Yeah, exactly. Cody says, that's not how the internet works. Yeah, she's like, I'm going to delete all this stuff, but you have until April 1st to get it on sale. Put it in an NFT blockchain. Yikes, dude. You know what's crazy is that somebody can put her shit embedded in the blockchain and nobody can take it down. Sam Wattis perfectly says, lawyer every month to police it. She will run out of money to pay for it. Yes. It's on April Fool's. Oh yeah, maybe she might be conning the entire internet. On April 1st, it's April Fool's, right? Could be it.
And I do have a lot of things in the works that I'm super excited about because I know you guys think like, oh my God, now.
Dude, I swear she has coke in her nose. Can I zoom in on this?
That I'm super excited about because.
Look at that. What is that? I don't know. What is that? Is it a booger?
I know you guys think like, oh my God, now your income is not going to be there anymore. So what the fuck are you going to do? You just said you can't work a 9 to 5. But I do have a lot of things coming up. First and foremost, I am going to be way more productive on YouTube. I have a podcast coming out called The Toxic Twins with me and Leslie.
Toxic Twins. Listen, guys, if there's any woman in your life that takes pride in being toxic, or she watches something like called Toxic Girls or Toxic this or Toxic that, if a woman in your life takes pride in being a piece of shit, get her out of your life because she's only going to fucking ruin you.
Me and her need to honestly like buckle down and get that done, but we're also like looking for sponsors and how we can get it on Spotify. Like we're just like, you know, like half a brain cell each trying to figure out how the fuck this podcast works. But
a 14-year-old boy can fucking put together a Spotify podcast, and this $1 million 26-year-old thought can't figure it out. Oh my God.
That's coming very soon, if not even when this video drops. I think we're gonna release like a little teaser vlog. But our real episodes with real guests and everything is coming so soon. I can't wait for that. And then on the business, more business side, actually, I'm not going to tell you guys my plans because, you know, there's some people wishing on my downfall. So I'm going to keep that a secret. But my goals now, besides, you know, getting to this money, you know, having a family, getting married, all that cookie cutter shit, I love it. Like, I know it sounds so corny, but
it's too late. I mean, she'll probably find some simp because that's the world we live in. But family, marriage, your kids are going to be fucking bullied nonstop. Jay Woodward, $2 super chat. Rolo, MLD, Myron, right again. SME, thoughts losing. Bro, I'm telling you. Think how easy it is to like be a high value woman. Just keep your fucking legs closed and don't give your pussy away to any guy that gives you like 1 second of attention. It's that simple. It is that simple. Stop being a slut. What is a slut? A slut is a woman who gives her pussy away easily. It's that simple. It is that simple. And yet, in true female fashion, they fuck it up. It's literally that simple. Like, don't give your body away easily. Save yourself. Have some self-respect.
But yeah, now I do just want to make like a disclaimer. I don't frown upon anyone who does OnlyFans at all. Get it how you fucking live it. If you love it, that's what you do. However, honestly, that and being in Denver, and I mean, I hate to even sound like this because I don't consider myself like famous or like a celebrity or like popular or anything, or infamous, famous, nothing. I don't consider myself anything like that. I just think of me as Selena with, you know, that people know. That's really it. But being in Denver, I'm here right now. That's where I'm in this hotel. But I just had like a lot of younger girls come to me and was like, I want to be you when I grow up. I'm like, what the fuck? And just so many young girls that know who I am and that watch my content. I don't want them. I know it's not my responsibility to be anyone's role model, but in a sense, like,
it is your responsibility when you get on the fucking internet, have a goddamn fucking presence. Yes, you are a role model, and what you display to the world is what you are endorsing. So when you're endorsing whoredom onto young, impressionable girls, don't be surprised. Like, oh, hey, I want to be a whore just like you. I would love to get pumped and dumped and have multiple abortions because you are the one glamorizing this lifestyle. I'll tell you something like this, okay? So I'll be dead ass. I love meeting guys in this community because when I meet guys in this community, they are fucking smart. That's the one thing about this community, my guys, is they're actually really fucking smart. I have not met a single idiot that has been in my courses and has had success in his life, okay? Because the guys that are successful, they actually want to come out and meet me. I have met guys that are fucking millionaires. I've met guys that are doing more than 100,000. Every single dude that I've met in the Hot Dude Army, I don't give a fuck if you're black, white, Asian. I don't give a shit because I've met champions from every single corner of the earth. I am proud of you guys when I meet you. I meet respectable men, good looking, rich, educated, mannered. They know how to take care of their body. My favorite ones know how to fight, right? These are people, when I meet, I'm like, I get reassured. When I went to Hot Dude Con San Diego and I saw that room full of fucking 60-something people, I was like, holy shit, this is unreal. Like, this is because of me. And I was proud. I was proud of the guys that I saw. I was proud of these men. When I went to Hot Dude Con Dallas, I was proud. One of the guys that stands out to me, fucking Lawrence. When I met this guy, Lawrence, I was like, this is a fucking good-looking, smart guy. I feel privileged when I meet guys like you, doctors, fucking high-ranking military officials. When I meet guys like you, I'm like, you guys are so successful. Sometimes I'm like, well, fuck, why are they watching me? You know, straight up, straight the fuck up. And I'm so happy when I meet you guys because I know at the end of the day, I'm doing a good, honest work and I'm being a good role model. But again, this goes back to the theme here on Modern Women March that these girls can't think more than fucking 10 minutes ahead of them at all. Shout out to Fedit1811. I think that's Myron Gaines. 1999 super chat. Shout out to the Hot Dude Army. Myron is a friend of mine. Myron signed up for one of my courses and then he went and made the Fresh and Fit podcast. And now he has fucking celebrities on there doing amazing for himself, like killing the game. These are the kind of people that I'm happy about. And then here we got this shit. Let's rewind that.
And just so many young girls that know who I am and that watch my content. I don't want them. I know it's not my responsibility to be anyone's role model, but in a sense, like, I don't want even girls who are my age to look at me and be like, yo, like, I want to fuck these rappers. I want to go on OnlyFans and sell pussy. Like, I don't have to work. No. Wish, like, I would have been more low-key. Like, everywhere I go, it was just a Super Bowl. And you know how hard it was? We were around.
And the thing is this. She's experiencing it on a grander level. But even us regular guys, when we're out and we see a girl that we fucked or our boys fucked, we're like, oh shit, there's that bitch, bro. She fucking had sex with this guy and that guy. That girl's a fucking hoe. And you could sit here and say, oh, that's shaming and that's this and that's that. And you could try to fucking stifle the truth out of human nature But at the end of the day, the truth always comes out, and you can't stop human nature. And right here, you're seeing that hoeing doesn't pay. And these girls don't fucking get it. They don't get it. Not one iota of a fucking cent processes into half of a brain cell she claims to have. Thank God she's fucking coming to her senses. But how did she come to her senses? When it's too late. Because the more dicks you take, ladies, the more your value goes down. The more you want to be loved, when you're seeking dick after dick after dick to fix your problems, the more guys are repulsed by you on a biological level. And it's not because the patriarchy. It's not because of white privilege or black privilege or Asian privilege, whatever. It's a global thing. It's a global thing. And women who make these like anti-slut shaming rallies and all this, you're just denying reality. That's all you're doing. You can deny reality, but you cannot deny the consequences for denying reality. Okay? I could sit here and say, I want to eat pizza every fucking day. And if I get fat, it's because society's a fat shaming society. Blah, blah, blah. Insert delusional fucking social justice narrative here, right? Fuck that. Kiss my ass. Live in reality, because that's where you're going to be grounded. That's where I talk to my audience members. I do not give a flying fuck about your feelings. I do not give a shit. I, for one, love when I talk shit on Rule Zero to the audience who can't handle the truth and they lose their mind. I, for one, I love it, okay? Because you're not going to get anywhere denying reality. You're going to get nowhere fast. And the price you have to pay comes directly in the form of your suffering. Period. And that's what she's dealing with. She now, oh wait, I ran around. I didn't think fucking for more than 10 minutes ahead of myself. And now I'm known as the whore. Why? Because you are a whore. You've taken pride. You call yourself a thought. What does thought stand for? That hoe over there. Hoe, whore, same thing. Just know, gentlemen, that as long as you work on yourself, you focus on the core four: make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. Hold frame is the most important one because that's your psychological profile. You get your mind right, everything else is right. Everything else is right. No slut can get you off. Nothing can derail you. Solid mind. The only thing that can derail you, if you're unfortunate enough to get some kind of like life crippling disease or cancer or something like that, and then it's just like, hey, that's life. We're all going to fucking die. None of this shit matters anyways. But if you want to live a good life, okay? You want to live a life on your terms. Make money. Make muscles. Learn game. Hold frame. The core four for masculine success. Okay? That's my little feather in my hat when it comes to the manosphere. If you hear any other kind of reiteration of that, no, they're stealing from the Supreme Leader. And that's okay. Copy me. You can copy the recipe, but you can't copy the sauce, baby. Make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. Make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. The core four, boys. You focus on that, life's on easy mode. Guys, to be a successful person, it is a simple matter of doing good and just saying no to shitty things. That's it. You see a girl who's a toxic whore. She's toxic. She's causing trouble. You know, she's lying. She's fucking deceitful. You know, she's cheating on you. She's doing this shit. Hey, guess what? All you got to do, cut her off. Will it hurt for a little bit? Maybe. But time heals all wounds. And if you're working on the core 4, money, muscles, game, frame, you're only going to get better and better and better. And you know what happens as you get better? The women you can choose from get better as well. That's all you got to do. Being successful in life is more of saying no to doing shitty things than it is to saying yes to do things that are hard. That's it.
A-listers, the whole trip. And like everywhere you go, like there's gonna be a celebrity. It was the Super Bowl weekend. Everywhere we go, they're like, oh no, Selena, like she's bad news, blah, blah, blah. Like, I wish I was more low-key about what I'd done, because that's...
And that's the thing. They're saying she's bad news because when you're like, that's the thing. When you're a toxic person, you're addicted to making drama and traumatic situations in your life. So she clearly, from her external appearances to her behavior to the hypersexualization, she is just a psychological basket of joy. Okay. And rich people, successful people, you know what we don't want to deal with? We don't want to deal with drama. We don't want to deal with negative energy. We don't want to deal with none of that shit. We want positivity. Why? Because keeping our minds clean, cultivating a positive atmosphere with good, mentally healthy people around you, this is what brought us success. Again, it's just saying no, cutting off negative people, cutting off toxic people. I told you, when I started the Interview with the Man show, there's 2 people in my life. Miss MLD at the time when I was dating her, and Charlie from Cultivate Crypto. 2 super non-toxic people who loved me and believed in me. Here we are. $2 million plus earned later. Here we are. Toxic people are cancer. Get them out of your life immediately. No negotiation. None whatsoever. Toxic people are cancer, and they need to be treated like cancer. Cut out and destroyed with radiation immediately.
Caused me more issues than you think, and I'm not saying like I was out in Super Bowl like whoring around, but like everywhere you go, there's a celebrity. So let's not get confused there. I'm changing. I'm super actually celibate right now. I'm honestly off of sex. We'll get that into a second. But
I do believe that she is celibate right now. I do. Because when girls go through these like hyper whore phases, they really seriously retract. They really do. They pull back hardcore and retract.
Yeah, I would have loved to go to college and get a degree and done this the right way. But unfortunately, God had a different plan for me.
Oh, now we're blaming God, huh? Now we're blaming God. All right. Well, God's a man, so I guess that falls into the category of male blaming, right? Praise the Lord for that one. Hallelujah. Ricky Webster, $9.99 super chat. Awesome message, John. Props to you. Thank you so much. No, this one was near and dear to my heart when I saw this. I was like, I gotta show the boys. Modern Women March. We're gonna talk about modern women all March. You're gonna love it.
And I hate to even throw God into like this whore mix, but but God had a different plan for me. So now I'm just trying to do anything I can just to change how younger girls and girls my age and even older girls like see me as a person. So I don't want you guys to think that that's the way to live. I don't want you to think you should just turn 18 and sign up for a freaking OnlyFans, or turn 18 and go fuck rappers and expose them. Or, because that's honestly a dangerous game too. I lucked out by not getting touched or sued. But yeah, I just want you guys to make the right decisions. And I don't want to be the reason why anybody doesn't follow what they actually want to do in life. If you guys want to do that, and you guys want to think about your long terms, and if you guys are okay with that, by all means, do you, baby girl. However, with my sex life, that's non-existent anymore. I'm definitely celibate. I have literally not one person I'm interested in. I kind of dropped my whole roster because honestly, since I've gotten out of a relationship, there's not been one single person in this freaking planet who I could say, I can't even believe I'm saying this, but that I've slept with or talked to or anything that I genuinely liked as a person. It's always just been like to numb a pain that I needed to feel in order to get over that person.
There it is. There it is. Using dick as an external validation point. I'm a genius. I'm fucking genius. I didn't even see this video. I'm doing a live reaction right now. I am the smartest man alive. I am seriously. Somebody sent me $1,000 right now. She dropped her roster. Oh, what? Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm sure they were devastated. Behind every girl that is giving out pussy easily is a broken woman. And it starts in little ways. Texting a bunch of dudes. Posting shit on Instagram that's provocative, right? Doing all sorts of fucking thing to get male attention. Just hanging out. I want to hang out with my male coworkers. He's just my coworker. Right? He's my best friend. It's sad. It's fucking sad. I don't know. She is pretty like baseline kind of dumb. Just like based upon watching her stuff. So she's going to need a lot of positive reinforcement to get her properly healed. And even traditional medicine, they're going to probably want to drug her up. Honestly, Ryan Fowler from Inner Masculine needs to reach out to her. We'll come up with something. We'll pitch a video. How about that? We'll pitch a video. We'll heal her. We'll show the guys the power of the Masculine Empowerment Network. Inner game. We'll sort you out, Celina. As far as your history of dicks, we're just going to have to find a guy that really loves you for you and hope that you love him as well. That's going to be tough. That is going to be tough. I don't want to defeat her. Somebody says, how is MLD going to defeat her? No, I want this bitch to get better. But the thing is, for her to find a decent man, it's going to be hard because she has this reputation now that's going to follow her around. And her man is going to have to be really like strong mentally because he's going to have to deal with the fact of like, you know, the fucking the ghost of Dick Miss Pass following her, you know? It's going to be tough. Super tough. Possible? Yes. Tough? Yes. She's still young, which is good. But yeah.
So I'm just taking a break from like the whole hooking up, and I just want to heal as a person, get on my money shit, get on business mode, get on this podcast and get going in my actual life so I can focus and not be this toxic person. I
don't want to be a toxic person, but I'm going to come out with a podcast called The Toxic Twins. Sign up now. Got it.
Literally hate the fact that I used to get on this camera and expose all these rappers. I don't like how I used to come out here and expose all my relationships. I know whatever happens in home should have just stayed in home. I never should have put out my relationship problems like that. So me, I'm just trying not to be a toxic person. I'm trying to heal whatever trauma I had and whatever is hurting me inside so I can find true happiness, so I can try find my true calling in life and just be the best me I can be and You guys can call this fake all you guys want. Actions speak louder than words, but I wanted to make this PSA.
Even from her own mouth. Actions speak louder than words.
So I can hold myself accountable for actually following through with what I'm saying, because I feel like if I didn't publicly announce any of this, I would have came to April 1st and probably like backed out, because, you know, the money is really, really good. So I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing for myself, for my family, for my friends, and for my next relationship, whoever that might be. So I'm ready for my next journey, and you guys will see in the next videos about what's been happening this last few months on my podcast, The Toxic Twins. So make sure you guys.
I don't want people to see me as this toxic. That's what's like. I'm at a loss for words as I fumbled my way through these sentences, and the reason is because she's saying she doesn't want girls to be fucking toxic sluts like her, but then the name of her podcast is The Toxic Twins. Am I?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Send the asteroid, says Roman. Send the asteroid. Just kill us all, Jesus.
Actually, it's going to be on this channel, so you guys don't need to subscribe anywhere except for this channel. And follow us on Instagram, The Toxic Twin Podcast. And I'll see you guys next time.
Oh, Lord. Do we dare go into the comment section? Selena, you could honestly be the next Call Her Daddy if you want. Another toxic fucking shit podcast. You have tons of hilarious, wild stories people would love to hear. I hope you find happiness and don't go running back to things that hurt you. Wishing you happiness, you need it. Chick. Damn, this legit made me sad. By far the most mature shit I've ever. God, girls are so nasty and crass the way they text and talk. Girls who cuss are just disgusting. Girls are like, fuck, shit. Bleh, bleh. Like, just whip your dick out and fucking start jerking off and fucking watch some porn while you're at it. So nasty. Am I the only one that does? I do not like girls that curse. It's so trashy. It's so like, oh, what are you even, what is like, oh, like, where were you raised? In a fucking barn? It's nasty. I don't like it. It's disgusting. By far the most mature shit I've ever heard come out of her mouth. I have a lot of respect for this video. I hope you find your peace and happiness, Selena. Good luck, girl. Sun P. I wish you would just do daily uploads. Become a full-time YouTuber. Take us on your glow-up journey. This will be a Jay-Z style retirement for sure. That's funny. Huh. Wow, she actually seems like a human being instead of some insane clout demon. Respect. This always happens. People eventually mature, usually with age. Not true at all. Congrats on new chapter. Unfortunately, due to the internet, your former persona will follow you for many years. Not for many years. That's forever. Forever, it will follow you. I think she'll definitely go back. Imagine those who told you, go girl, are also saying, that's growth. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna see what she's posting on her stories. Let's do a live check. I've not checked her stories yet. Let's see what's going on in this half of a brain cell of hers that she proclaimed to have. Stalk me. I like it. I love you, SM. Trust me, the best revenge is to get money and leave motherfuckers alone. Back I met you, thought we were special. So I swear to God, I regret how you played me. Oh, still hasn't learned her message. Still not has learned. Jesus Christ. Like, what is that? What was that video all about? So sad. Just like doesn't know how to be better. I'd rather cry here. This like makes me wonder, like, was what she said real and true? On a boat. A little date night. I thought she was done with dating. Maybe it's a date with a girl. I never forget who wasn't there when I truly needed them. Me too. When you know that you need somebody and they leave you and abandon you, you really can't forget that. The true test of somebody who cares about you in life is when you have tough time and they're actually there for you in the tough times, right? Like in October, I had some shit going on. I had to like go deal with, I had to go deal with that. And there was one person who was there with me, supporting me. I had some shit going down in November. A couple dudes in the Hot Dude Army were there for me. A couple of chicks in Tokyo were there for me. December as well. You gotta find people who are there for you, not when everything is good, but when everything is bad. Because when everything is good, these pieces of shit will come into your life and pretend they're ride or dies. But the reality is, the ones who really love you and care for you, they will be there no matter what. They will be there in the hard times, in the shitty times. Those who abandon you, they fucking ghost you, they fucking, you guys get in a fight and they block you, or that you get in a fight, you reach out, you try to make peace, and they ignore you, right? That's happened to me. I tried reaching out to Corey. Remember that psychopath? I reached out to him a year later. I was like, hey, man, maybe we could bury the hatchet. Nope, still same toxic piece of shit. All right, buddy, enjoy poverty. Good, best of luck to you. You're going to need it. That's what it's about, but only ever needed me anyways. No, that's not true because you're still fucked up. Warrior Race, $20 super chat. It hurts my eyes to look at her. Any advice on how to improve my mental health? I know I got issues, but I'm tight on money. Currently can't afford a course. I will do the work. Then do the work by getting some money and then getting into a course. There you go. There's your fucking solution. I don't know what to say. I'll say this, okay? If your mental makeup is fucked up, yes, Matt, him. If your mental makeup is fucked up, you need to stop everything and divert all resources to fixing your mind. Because what starts here creates here, okay? It all starts here. Everything starts here. Good behaviors, bad behaviors, they all start here. So you fix this, and then you can do whatever you want out here. But if you don't fix this, then this is fucked. Completely fucked. Let's continue. I wonder what her date was. I get real nasty off liquor, but you gotta hurry up because I will go to sleep. Here we go. Please understand this because I realized this way too late. Stop breaking your own heart by trying to make a relation work that clearly isn't meant to work. You can't force someone to care about you. You can't force someone to be loyal. You can't force someone to be the person you need them to be. Sometimes the person you want most is the person you're best without. You got to understand some things aren't meant to happen. Some things are meant to happen, but just not meant to be. Some things are meant to come in your life, just not meant to stay. Don't lose yourself by trying to fix what's meant to stay broken. You can't get the relationship you need from someone who's not ready to give it to you. And you might not understand why now, but I promise your future will always bring understanding of why things didn't work out. Trust me. Don't put your happiness on hold for someone who isn't holding on to you. Right. This is good advice and it's bad advice. The biggest thing here is she's not realizing the problem is her. Okay? I can guarantee that she doesn't know how to be a good girlfriend. I would put my entire net worth on it, that she does not know how to be a good girlfriend with respectable boundaries. She has no idea. So what she's doing right here, it's fucking sad. It's really sad because she doesn't realize the problem's her. Some of this advice is true. Like, you can't force someone to care about you, obviously. You can't force someone to be loyal. So women wanting men to be loyal don't understand men. A man's loyalty is not based upon his fidelity. That's a woman's loyalty. Okay? A man's loyalty is based upon his emotions and taking care of the girl. A woman's loyalty is based upon who she's giving her pussy to and giving her emotions to. Sometimes the person you want the most is the person you're best without. That's when you're addicted to a toxic person, which in her circumstance, being toxic herself, two toxic people having a toxic relationship, I mean, it's par for the course here. You got to understand some things are meant to happen, just not meant to be. I don't understand what that means. Meant to happen, but just not meant to be. Weird. And I don't like the idea of God and the universe and all this shit, because then it just takes personal responsibility away from you. It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. We're not a good match. We're this, we're that. No. Things happen for a reason. So either you chose somebody that was shitty for you and you overlooked some red flags, and or you're a shitty individual and you refuse to take responsibility for your actions. Don't lose yourself by trying to fix what's meant to stay broken. So yeah, this is advice that's good, but stay broken is wrong. Yeah, this is just overall, this can be misconstrued as bad advice. This is some like feel good girl bullshit that's on Instagram somewhere. But yeah, don't try to fix someone. That's for sure. I learned that the hard way. Bruh on God. Sometimes you have to blame yourself because you knew better. There you go. Now you're starting to get some blame. Yep. This is not where she needs to be. She does not need to be out in this toxic, nasty, hip-hop, shitty-ass fucking environment right now. Just know whoever entertaining my wife better stop making her share like it's up and stuck. I don't know what that means. Need a realtor in LA ASAP? Yikes. No, don't go to LA. Just bad decisions. Oh, that's she doesn't get it. Either she doesn't get it because this is still the image she's putting out. Just looking at this environment just sickens me. Like, to be in this, I used to be in this toxic club environments and stuff. And it's just so nasty and just like, it's like a dirty energy. It's full of like toxic environments. Clubs just like not, it's not like, I believe that clubs mainly attract like broken, fucked up people. Am I wrong? Am I the only one that thinks that? I think I'm right. Ugh, gross. God. Disgusting. So sad. Look at all these lost chicks, bro. These girls are all going to be crying. Security everywhere. You know the vibes. Thanks. I thought she said she wasn't drinking alcohol. Yep. It's just going back to what she knows. Not looking good. Yikes, 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 man. Fucking yikes. That's not looking good. Not looking good. I was not expecting that. Like I said, it was live reaction, but yeah, it just seems that, you know, she's just going to continue this toxic lifestyle. And look, guys, you can't get your mind right if your environment is not right either. Drugs, hanging out with like, dude, I hate hip hop culture. I hate it. It's fucking disgusting because all it does is perpetuate bad ideals for everybody involved. What is this constant thing about? Do drugs, fuck this guy's girl, fucking go to jail. I did time in jail. I did like you're listening to that shit over and over and over again. What the fuck you think's gonna happen to you? God. Kawaii89 says Islam looking real good at this point. I'm telling you, bro. I'm right there. I am right there. 10 tacos, $5 super chat. She doesn't want to change her lifestyle. She just wants no consequences for her actions. Oof. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.